I've been busy podcasting. And for all you people that watch Small Steps Through Life, you know that that probably means I'm going to do it just for fun. And you also by now should know that that means it's going to be an off-the-cuff story. And this time, I have no idea. So, I'm going to start entirely differently. I'm walking along the path. And now the story starts. One day, walking on the path, I meet somebody. And I say hi. And they say hi back. And they look at me and wink. And I think, why are they winking? And I say, why are you winking? And they say, well, we recognise you. And we've got a story that we think you cannot tell. Oh, a challenge, I like this. What's your challenge? And they think, a car. A car and an aeroplane and an island. Okay, thanks. Okay, join me. And they come alongside me and share the story. An aeroplane, a car and an island. One day, there was a small island in the middle of the South Pacific. It was a small island with one tree in the middle. On the side of the island was a small track. And on the track was a small pedal car. And as the day went by, there was a person sitting in the car pedaling it. He'd go round and round and round the island all day. And every so often he'd get up, go diving in the water and catch a fish. He'd look for driftwood and cook it. And that was his life, day after day. Not very exciting, but he did take care of the car. He tried different things to make it look better. He wore a coconut that he found one day, and he wore the coconut as a cap. So he is more of a racer. He found some shells that had been partly knocked out to make rings for goggles. And each day he felt more and more like a racer. And one day he heard a noise high overhead. And he looked up and he saw a vapor trail, and he followed the vapor trail and he saw in the distance a plane. He'd seen these before, and he had tried drawing attention, and it had never worked. But as he watched, it flew over, and he watched as he heard something falling through the air. There's a bit of a whistling noise, and he watched as a package was falling out of the plane. He watched, suddenly there's a thump noise, and something starts floating down. It floats down and down and down, and lands on the island right beside the tree. And he goes over and has a look. And there's a button that says push me. So he pushed the button. Boom, 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 boom. The package unfolds. And as it unfolds, it turns into a boat. But not just a normal boat. It had wheels on it. He liked this idea. He got his little car and put it in the back of the boat. He sat in the front, put his coconut helmet on, his shell goggles on, and started driving. Drove into the water and powered off. There was a map on the front, and he read it to work out where he was going. And he followed the map and eventually arrived at a marina. And when he got there, he saw people waving and hooting and hollering. He felt like a hero. And they welcomed him. They'd been expecting him. And we went up and he talked to them. He saw somebody in a pilot's uniform. And he said, why are you here? Well, we saw an island with something looked like a bullseye. And we thought, this is a bit strange. We thought what we would do is it wasn't very natural. It must be man-made. So we thought we'd send one of our rescue boats down, leaving a map, and would see if we were right. And since you're here, we were right. We sent it so you could rescue yourself. And the man burst into tears. He was so happy. He was back in civilization. And people looked at him, and he realized, and he took off his coconut helmet and smiled and thanked the pilot. And with that, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope my imaginary friend that joined me feels I've done their topic of a car, a plane, and an island justice. See you later.